this week in math, we have really had a slow start to learning about rounding. And so some students are going to continue with practicing the concept of rounding numbers, hopefully connecting it to estimation in the future. But you might see them doing things like this as they're doing their work. So we talk about number lines and what I also call the rounding mountain to help students round numbers well. So this is an example of rounding a number to the nearest 10. So for this example, our special number would be somewhere between 40 and 50. So our special number could have been like 48. So then students will learn to say, okay, 48 comes between the tens, 40 and 50. The middle of that number, the middle of those two numbers is 45. So now I can decide, where does 48 go? So on the line, 48 goes here, obviously, and then on the mountain, it goes here. What is challenging for students is as we also practice rounding to the nearest 100, or taking a 3-digit number and rounding to the nearest 10. That gets a little bit more complicated for students. But this is one of the things that we started dipping into. We will also be moving into addition strategies. One of the major strategies that we use is helping students add by place, where they're able to really see the place value in numbers. For example, if they're adding 348 plus 689, being able to identify the hundreds and add those, the tens and add those, and be able to pull out those parts of the number is really important to help them truly understand what it means to stack those numbers on top of each other, which is the way that most of us have done math growing up. So a lot of times when they start stacking too early, they don't understand why they're doing the carrying or the borrowing, as we called it when we were in school. So seeing it this way first helps them understand the purpose and the value of those numbers. And so we are heading into this to test out these strategies and to move students into higher level strategies as well.